Hello friends, welcome again. This is your Trendline investor providing the Nifty daily outlook for the 14th of July 2021. Now, for beginners or new to my channel, this is what I'll be covering. What happened to the markets in the previous session, key learnings from the previous session if there's any, and my market view for tomorrow, which will include both the long and short plan. So let's look at the first part, which is what happened to the markets in the previous session. Now, as you're aware, we gapped up around 100 points in the morning at open. And as I mentioned, always, we should have waited before we went long because the gap up was really massive. And if you had gone long, then your stop would have been pretty deep. And if it were to reverse, then you would have hit your stop, which was actually a decent amount of loss that you'd have made for an intraday trader. Now, after the gap up, Nifty corrected a bit towards the 15,750 levels here. And now if you're watching the levels, you would have noticed that the area from where Nifty reversed, right? So from today morning and also from where Nifty reversed yesterday during the daytime. Now, both these levels, if you combine them and if you go and if you zoom out a bit, you would actually notice that this was a a breakdown. Previously this was acting as support, and then we broke down from there. We came down, then we tried to retest this zone yesterday. Again we came down, and now we retested this zone again today morning at open. We came down, and then finally we were able to break that resistance and head higher. So even if you had did not if you had noticed this plan, then well and good, you would have gone long clearly above this point about today's high. But even if you did not notice that, you could have gone long today morning when we made a new swing high, right? So we made a swing high when we broke out from this zone over here, right? So but some people might question, what if I had gone short here? Yes, this was probably area for going short because we did break this swing low over here. And even if we went even if we went short here, your stop should have been somewhere around here. And then when we closed here, when we went above this zone twice, got rejected, then when we finally closed above this zone, you should have squared off your shorts and you should have gone long, right? So either at this point or even above day's high, if you had gone long, then that was a perfect plan for the day. So that's what happened in the previous session. Now, what's the learning from yesterday? So whenever you see Nifty being rejected at open or continuously from the same zone multiple times, just try to zoom out a bit. Probably go to the 15 minutes or 30 minutes chart and just see why is Nifty being rejected from that zone. Now that might give you an idea, a fair idea of what you should be doing, and you can plan your trade accordingly. So that's the only learning for today or from yesterday's session. But what's my view for today? Now, Nifty clearly has cleared this minor resistance zone, which was previously a support, and we have closed very well today, right? But the only problem I see is this trendline resistance over here, where we kind of rejected. We were kind of got rejected right at the end of the day. Now, probably this might be a very minor resistance. This we'll get to know tomorrow morning, right? But however, since the higher high and higher low structure, since here we formed higher lows even on the early chart. So since we have cleared that downward structure and we're now making a higher uptrend structure, the trend is still up. So there's no reason for you to go short right now at this point. So what's the plan for long tomorrow? So if you open flat or negative in the range of 15,785, 800, right? So 785 is here, 800 is here. So if we open in the negative, mild negative, or if you open flat, then you can go long with a stop at 15,780, which is around this here. Right, so that's the stop for longs. And if you gap up slightly around 15,820 level, so 15,820 was the level we just got rejected. So if we gap up right around 15,820, and if we move to 15,820.25, then also you can go long with the stop at 15,785 levels. Now the stop for this would be 785, which is this, right? Now the third long plan is if you do a big gap up above 15,820. So basically, if you clear this resistance and head higher and open somewhere here, then your stop is going to be a little bit deep, and it's up to you if you want to take the trade. But personally, I would not take the trade, right? And probably I'd wait for a swing low to form before we go long, since the stop right now would be more than 50 points if we gap up above 15,820 levels. So that's the long plan. What's the short plan? The short plan will be below 15,780, right? So below this low, if you go below, then probably you can head towards towards this swing low over here, 750 or 700, 7630. So right now the first target would be 15,750, the second target would be 15,700, and then towards 630, 640 levels. Right? So always try to trail your stop, because if we head below 15,750, then we are clearly heading to the gap zone, and then even below that, we're heading to 15,630 levels. But otherwise, the other short plan is if we don't cap down below 780 levels, and if we head higher, then come making swing lower highs and lower lows, then also you can go short as usual. That's our usual plan. If we head higher and then head lower, right? So that's the other short plan as usual. And that's my analysis, guys, for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then do hit the like button, like my video, do share with your friends, and hit the subscribe button. Thank you.